Hello, my Twinkle team. If you're new to my channel and you're like, who's your Twinkle team? That's what I call everybody that follows, supports me. I don't got no fans. I got a team of people rocking with me, and I appreciate everyone, last one of y'all. So I know I haven't did a video update of Cali and how that's going. So tonight I was writing basically a list of all the things that went wrong in Cali. And as I was writing that, I decided to reshift my energy. Y'all know I'm all about positivity. So I was like, you're sitting here writing everything that went wrong. Why don't you try to write everything that went right while you were there for 2 months? So in 2 months, but most of this stuff was accomplished in a month or a month and a half, I'll let you know everything I accomplished. I was an extra on set. This was like my second week there, and while I was an extra, the producer actually gave me his business card. He was like, just email me because I really like your energy, so if I have another project, I definitely want to be able to reach out to you and keep you in mind. I was a part of like a talent showcase where I performed on an actual stage. It brought me back to my drama days in high school. Like, oh my God, it felt so good, so surreal. The video is on YouTube if you haven't watched it yet. I think it's Star Monologue LA, something like that. I was an extra on Amber Rose show. Twinkle team showed mad love. Y'all was watching the Amber Rose show just to see me sit in the audience, but thank y'all. I love you all. Big deal for me. I met with the president of Tridestin Studios. If you don't know what that is, it's like a urban film and production team. If you hear jingling in the back, it's this badass dog. Anyway, company. I said team, but company. It's a urban production company. They work with art actresses like Vivica Fox. They filmed The Man in 3B, All Men Can't Be Dogs, just a lot of stuff. Yeah, so it was a major deal for me. He sat down with me and gave me his time and gave me his advice about what I can do in this industry, in the cold world and reality of LA. He really, broke it down for me, and, it encouraged me to continue keeping a positive mindset and knocking on doors till one of them shits bust open or somebody opens their door and is like, hey, you cross the street, come in, something. So, very positive. Love that meeting. Thank you, Trey Halley. You're the best if you ever see this. Another thing, the Rick Ross video. I know a lot of y'all are like, oh, Star, you're in the Rick Ross video. But that is not from LA. That is from Atlanta before I went to LA. And this is a funny story, and it promotes everything I'm about, which is just trying, just going for it. Rick Ross was having a pool party, MMG pool party. I was not invited. I saw it on Instagram. I guess it's everybody sort of knows where Rick Ross lives in Atlanta, but it's hard to get in. You need to get through the gate. Nobody wanted to come with me because they like, we not on the list. How we gonna get it? Star don't care about no list. Look, I am the chosen one. When it's my time, if I'm supposed to be there, I'm gonna be there. Believe that. So, we got there. I finessed some crap, told the security some crap. I was looking cute too. So, me and my sister got in. Like, yeah, I don't have a real sister, y'all. I'm my only child, but that's like my sister. We got in. I got to see Nicki Minaj, and y'all know how I feel about Nicki. And ended up getting in the video because Rick Ross is super humble, super sweet, super nice guy. Like, he doesn't, whatever. Stop, Cognac. Stop. Super humble, super sweet. Anyway, so all the things that went wrong, let me share that. I didn't have money. You all knew that. I went with $100. And if you don't have money, you can't take dance classes. You can't take acting classes. You can't get vocal coaching. You need some money. And the only way I was living was because I started selling my Kegel balls. Thank you for your support on, just buying Kegel balls for the people that did, because that kept food in my mouth. That allowed me to Uber around when I heard about auditions or when I was just going to try to see if I can get in stuff. So that was great. But it's hard deciding, okay, do I spend $50 on this class when I know that's going to be my Uber for like 3 days? $50 is Uber in 3 days, honestly, depending on where you're going. So that Uber, that that really can burn a hole in your pocket. So I would suggest to have a car or some, I don't know, have something. The next thing is image is everything in LA. Everything. So for me, I'm comfortable going up to a person looking basic, like, hi, I'm Star, I'm such and such, such and such, such and such. But in LA, they're not even going to speak to you if you don't look the part. And that in my meeting with the president of Tri-Destin, he told me, what are you selling? You need to have a brand. And no matter where you are, you should be associated with that brand. When it's just really simple. It's like, how can you say you're this sexy person and you walking around here looking a mess? Like, if I see you randomly and you try, and I tell you I'm shooting a movie and I'm looking for a hot chick and you're trying to tell me you're a hot chick but you look crazy, I'm not going to really be interested in you. So, yeah, that's another image. If you're a comedian, be funny all the time. If whatever. Image. Lastly, I couldn't find a job. I know I was not interested in getting a job, but I needed, even a night job just for some income so I can do, my thing in the day. And when I couldn't find a job, that shit really broke me. It was beginning to be a lot. So I had to leave LA. But I left LA to do what I call a inspiration vacation. Inspiration vacation really is getting my inspiration back. I felt like it came to a time when I was in LA where I had a little bit of money because of my Kegel balls, but what I didn't have was something simple. My spirit. I started feeling like my spirit was coming down, being broken, because LA is an expensive place. So it was just kind of like, how am I going to do this? I'm staying on somebody's couch. I got to get this person money. I know he want me out his couch pretty soon. How? And I started becoming negative. And y'all know how I feel about negativity. It's a no. So I took an inspiration vacation, which I went to New Orleans. One of my friends from college, he plays for the Saints. And it was inspiring to see, It was inspiring to see him glow up, because in college, shoot, sometimes, I'm like, you hungry? Did you eat today? I'll buy you something to eat. So now when he's like, Star, get what you want. Buy my Range Rover. Go to the grocery store. It's like, dog, you like doing it. And I know where you're coming from. I know the hoopty that you used to drive. So it was inspiring. Next place I went was Alabama. My homeboy plays for University of Alabama. Again, I seen his struggle when we were in high school together. I had his back through it, believing in him. Sometimes y'all boys know you're off track in high school. You're all over the place, worried about the girls. And when your family don't have money, you either selling dope or you robbing or you scamming or whatever you're doing. But through that, I was kind of that bug in his ear. I still believe in you. If he wasn't get his work done, I'm sorry, I was going to do it because I needed him to pass. I believed in him. So now to see him as one of the best players on the team and, him, I did not pay for nothing. When I say I did not have to pay for nothing. So some people will see me on Snapchat like, oh, you say you broke, but you go on all these trips. These trips are cheaper than me being in LA, honey. Believe that. Last stop, Tallahassee. One, because I had to come see my school, Florida State, play. They lost, but whatever. But it also had to remind me of where I'm coming from. Being in Tallahassee, it was a time where it was lots of fun, but it was a time of fear. I did not pursue acting. I didn't pursue any of the things I loved because I was fearful. I came into college, people didn't like me my whole life. So it was just like, I want to have friends. I don't want people to be like, oh, Star, but that happened anyways. I was scared to go for my dreams because all my family would tell me is school. If you don't do this, you're not going to be this. And it's not true because there's so many people that graduated with me that don't have jobs. It's not easy, y'all. So all I can say is do you. You have to align personality with purpose. How the hell are you going to be a doctor but you hate blood? If whatever your desire is, you have to fight for it, y'all. And that's on a dead serious note. But that's it for my pros and cons of me being in LA and everything that I accomplished, that I didn't accomplish, my doubts, my worries. I'm headed back to South Florida now. I'm gonna work. We're now in October. I'm gonna get a job and go ham so I can save money. I want to save at least $4,000 before I go back to LA in January. The dream is not over. It's never over. I'm gonna be working in Fort Lauderdale, still trying to do filming here and there with Trabas or whatever. But let me tell you something, it never done. And it can't done till everybody in Jamaica scream my name. Star, star, star. Yes. So yeah, that's me. That's it. Okay.